As the state heads into the fourth year of drought, the fire danger continues to skyrocket. CAL FIRE spent the day working in the Santa Cruz Mountains looking for potential fuel and trying to eliminate it. Action News reporter Phil Gomez is live in Santa Cruz with that story.
Well, Dan, CAL FIRE is using inmates from the Ben Lomond camp to create shaded fuel breaks, which are a carefully planned thinning of dense tree cover and the removal of underlying brush. 6 years ago, wildfires ripped through the Santa Cruz Mountains. Those fires have long since burned out, but the brush with flammable duff beneath is back. With 4 years of drought, there's real threat of an intense fire.
Out here, we're providing the first line of defense.
Out here along the Warnella Truck Trail, just about 3 miles off of Empire Grade Road in Bonnie Doon, crews have already thinned the landscape. Now they're burning the fuel and low-hanging limbs from the forest floor.
What the crews did is about 1 or 2 months ago, they came through and removed most of the understory fuels and vegetation and left that material in piles, which we can come back and burn when it's dried out and we consider it safe to do so.
This particular fuel break is about 9 miles long and extends from Bonnie Doon, Empire Grade Road, through the former CEMEX property, now known as San Vicente Redwood, and ends at the Coast Dairy property.
The topography of our area, fires burn when we have a wind from the east. They burn down these canyons, and a lot of the area that's burned has come back very thick with brush, and a lot of the area that's burned where the trees survived, a lot of those trees are stressed, especially with 4 years of drought.
So far they've thinned about 60 acres. Neighbors understand the importance of the shaded fuel break. In fact, they use a similar technique in their own neighborhoods.
Most of the homeowners here are trying to do a similar kind of thing, cut the brush down and limb the trees up and make sure the fire trucks can get through, because a lot of the trees grow to the light, and they kind of go over the road, and so we're limbing the trees up and that sort of thing.
The Bonnie Doon Fire Safe Council has also worked with communities living in Brorymore to create a secondary evacuation road. Plans for that were completed about a year ago so that their fire trucks can enter in one way and residents can leave through another route and not create a traffic jam in a fire emergency.
Yeah, which is the last thing they need. All right, thank you, Phil. Bonnie Doon Fire Safe Council also got federal grant money over the past 3 years to do the preventative work.